So when we really think about living the dream for real, I want you to understand there's an attitude of gratitude. Hey, I get another day. That's amazing. But don't stop there. Most of your life is just going to be a Tuesday. Can you pump up that Tuesday? Can you give a little more? I have a perfect example. My good friend Nate Cooper, he did that in spades. Take a listen to this. Well, hello and welcome to the next 24 hours. You're in the right place, but this series is actually going to be Life at Performance Level, and this is going to be based on my best-selling book, Life at Performance Level, and my keynote speech. So I want you to really jump into this content, feel great about it, because I'm going to give you all the tools you need to take your life to a higher level of performance. Get ready to live the dream. Well, hello, welcome. It's Curtis. I'm very excited you're here to join us for Life at Performance Level, a special series in the next 24 hours podcast. We're going to start with living the dream for real. It's so funny because I've been saying living the dream for years, and it wasn't even in my program. It wasn't even part of my keynote speech, but I said it in my real life because I've always had this feeling of just complete and utter joy every morning I wake up that I get another chance in the world. And people say, Curtis, where did that philosophy come from? How come you have this kind of, wow, I'm living the dream? For real, where does that come from? How can I develop that? And I have to go back to my past. I was hospitalized a lot as a kid. I had a lot of struggles in school, dealing with learning disabilities and kind of drama in my family life, mother being married 6 times and different things like that. I had to make a conscious choice every day to carry all of that around with me, or to let all that go and make as many people as I possibly could smile and feel really good about the life I have every day. Another, I think, large impact in my life with my view of the world and the way that it works was being hospitalized 37 times before I was 9 years old. I literally have been in the hospital for weeks on end before, and knowing that every single one of us, you listening right now, you have a 1-day pass from the hospital. And every day that I'm not in the hospital, I know I got another 1-day pass to go out into the world and do the best I can. So I use that as that is my filter. That is the lens I see the world through. So when I see you and you're passing me and you say, how you doing? I go, I'm living the dream. That's not some goofy thing I come up with for my show. I really, truly believe that. So when we think about living the dream for real, it isn't blind optimism. I'm not telling you the world's perfect. I don't want you to think that I don't get there's pain and suffering and people have gone through stuff in their life and life can be hard. I get all that. But I also know that most of your life won't be the best day. Most of your life won't be the worst day of your life. Most of your life will be a Tuesday. How are you going to embrace that Tuesday? How are you going to take Tuesday and kick its butt? How are you going to take Tuesday and go out and just live the dream and be so thankful and grateful for the day that you get to go out and have an impact on other people's lives, to go and live your life to the fullest, to explore the world we live in, and to have the consciousness in your own mind to actually be able to navigate the world. Because I know you think it's infinite. Oh, I'm going to be here forever. It's finite. The average American gets 28,000 days. 28,000 days in their life. What are you going to do with the next 15,000 days? What are you going to do with the next 6 days? More importantly, what this is all about is what are you going to do with the next 24 hours of your life to impact the next 24 years? Now, that means you're going to have to see things differently. You're going to have to act differently. You're going to have to act with passion, not blind optimism, passion for your life, passion for you to take your life to the next level. Passion supersedes natural ability. When I say I'm living the dream, I say it with gusto. I make people hear it. I'm not doing it kind of on the sidebar. Oh, I'm kind of living. No. I am living the dream. Feel it in your soul and live it. That's what living the dream for real is all about. One of my close friends takes this concept and lives it every day and is the embodiment of what it looks like. His name is Nate Cooper, and I've known Nate Cooper for years. And Nate Cooper is one of these people that works so hard to make his dreams come true. And he's totally talented and he has amazing gifts. However, he doesn't just rely on those. He takes those and he puts the time in to become world class. What are the gifts that you were given? What are the things you're good at that if you took the time and the energy to still refine those, you could be one of the best in the world? So Nate Cooper is a great dancer. He's a great mover. He's a juggler. He can ride a unicycle. He does all these things, and he and I worked together way back years ago. And his big dream was to someday be part of Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil, that's the world class. You can't get higher than that with the kind of variety performer he is. And so he auditioned for Cirque du Soleil, and he heard no. And, he went back and he worked and he refined and he went and he auditioned again. And he heard, no, thank you, we appreciate it. And he went back and he worked twice as hard and he refined and he added new gifts and he added new skills. And he auditioned again and he got in Cirque du Soleil. And he was cast in the show Love, which is a tribute to the Beatles. And his part was amazing. It's called The Fool on the Hill. And I went and I sat in the audience and I watched him in Cirque du Soleil in the show Love. And I cried like a baby. Not because he's gifted, not because he's talented, but because I know all the work and time and love and energy and passion he put into making his dreams come true. If you want to live the dream for real, it's not because somebody hands it to you. It's because you're willing to take all the gifts you have and then work on them and refine them and make them even better and make the world give you what you need in order to live your dream, whatever that dream is. Because I know you can do it. I know you can do it. And I'm going to give you that guidance and I'm going to show you that path in this special series you're listening to right now. Life at Performance Level. So if this is your first time listening, I appreciate you being here. And my podcast is a little bit different because it's actually called The Next 24 Hours. And we always end the content of every one of these sessions together with a 24-hour challenge. So here we go. It's time for Living the Dream for Real and the 24-hour challenge. So the 24-hour challenge for you right now is to make a conscious choice that when somebody asks you how you're doing, you're not going to just react and you're not going to lie to them. Because if I ask you how you're doing and you say good, that's a total lie. I need to make it clear you are so blessed right now and you have so many things to be thankful for. And there are, like 3 billion people on the planet that live on less than $2 a day. I can give you so many examples of how you're living the dream. So when somebody says, how you doing for the next week, especially the next 24 hours, we're going to change a habit. We're going to rewrite a script. I want you to stop and I want you to look at the person in the eye and I just want you to tell them the truth and say, you know what? I'm living the dream. Remember, how are you? I'm living the dream. Say it with me. How are you? Living the dream. Passion supersedes natural ability. Say it with passion, and your dreams might just be closer to reality than you think. I'm so excited that you are here listening to Life at Performance Level, so much so, and we talk about living the dream, that I actually have a gift for you. That's right. If you go to Want to Live the Dream on my website, curtiszimmerman.com, and you click on that, I'm going to send you a free Live in the Dream wristband. And that wristband is just going to remind you to listen into the podcast and to really live this information so you can ultimately live the dream. Enjoy.